cloud, among others, in a bid to transform financial education nationwide. The emergence of Highwoods Institute is to fill the technical gap in the accountancy field with programs tailored to meet the needs of today's professionals with the UK standard qualifications like the ICB and ACCA that are recognized globally. With modern teaching and learning facilities, Highwoods Institute is seeking to improve the digital proficiency, business management and accounting skills of the country's youthful population at an affordable cost. While in the studio to talk about more of this initiative is the Chief Executive Officer of Highwoods Institute, Mo Barry. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, ma.
Can we start by giving a background to the Highwoods Institute?
Yeah, sure. So Highwoods Institute was incorporated or born through the gap that we found in the market. We started off as an outsourcing business where we offer services to companies and businesses abroad. But what we've been finding is we've been bringing graduates in through employing them, but the difficulty we found was even though they were qualified, they have a huge gap in technical experience. And so we find ourselves having to spend 3-6 months to get them trained to the level that they needed to train to enable them to become more efficient or proficient in our workplace. Hence the reason why we decided to formalize and start the Highwoods Institute, which is an institute that focusing mostly on accountancy qualification and some aspects of business management. But I think the most important part, which I think the country lacks, is the computerized accounting. Most kids are going through and graduating and getting their accountancy degrees or qualifications, but you find that in terms of functionality and using equipments, online technology, there's a huge gap. And we try and fill that by also giving them the qualification, international standard qualification. We also try and give them the technologies that they need to improve their lives. And we also help them in terms of job opportunities. We do offer some sort of employment opportunities for some of them. Those that we don't, we offer a workplace proficiency program. They enable them to gain some sort of experience and they can use that to add that as a work experience on their CVs, and they can pass on to other employment opportunities and try and make sure they seek employment with other companies if that's what they choose to do.
So there are several institutions or organizations within online space that provide such services. What makes this unique?
I think with us, it's mostly because of the workplace proficiency programs that we offer and the ability that we will be able to employ some of the students that we bring on board. And the reason for that is when you go to most of these institutions, you pay for your course, you get your qualification, they shake your hand, you go to your graduation, and they let you be, and you move on, and you go to employment. And when you go to pass your CV over to some of these institutions or companies, the first thing they ask you is, do you have any experience? Do you have any experience? And we differentiate ourselves from our peers by offering them some sort of experience. So we have a workplace proficiency program. Once you finish your qualification, you can come and we can teach you what you need to do within the workplace environment, and you can add that to your CV as an experience that you can push on and move on to hopefully get an employment opportunity. That's if we're not in a position to employ you.
So your institute is poised to meet the technical gap in line with UK standards and qualifications.
Yes.
What are some of these gaps you've already identified?
So the biggest problem we have is most of the qualifications that people have been, students have been presenting, or former students have been presenting to us, they are qualified, but when you put them down to try and get the understanding of what is double entry bookkeeping, how do you prepare a trial balance, how you prepare profit and loss cash flow statements, to be honest, it's really disappointing to see that they're not in the standard position to enable them, for them to do that. So what we tend to do is, even though you have your qualification, we congratulate you, but we try and get you to make sure you get to the international standards. That's why we've partnered with the ACCA and the ICB, which are recognizable, internationally recognized within the UK and beyond, for you to gain the qualifications that you need to enable you to become a good quality employee, if that's what you want to do.
So how do you structure your courses online?
So we have different types. So we have our courses are based on actual lectures in the classroom. That's one. The online classes that we offer, we do them virtually with lecturers abroad in the UK, and they will come online and teach you accordingly. You have access to all our lecturers via email, via telephone, whenever you need support. We also have a help desk within the office where we can support you ongoingly.
So now, Mr. Baggy, let us talk now. It is online, but also, you deliver online lectures
as well as local.
You also have, a kind of campus, right?
Sure, we have a 92 Paramba Road. Yeah.
Yes, in Sierra Leone. Now, accountancy is something that has to be, carefully guided.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to professionalism, credibility, because when you are qualified, you are certified to go out there. It is not only you are representing. You are representing where you came from, and you are also representing, an institute. Because, like for example, just like in any other countries, they do have the professional institutes for, chartered accountants, as the case may be. But then, as part of the discipline you instill in these people, do you also guide them on how they should behave themselves when it comes to workplace ethics?
Sure. And this is why I think the workplace proficiency is so important. And the course that we offer, so the online course, there's two types of courses that we offer. The online, I think you're talking about where students will do virtual courses or maybe come to class and maybe talk to a lecturer in the UK. But I think where the country lacks with some of our students is actually the technology in terms of the QuickBooks accounting technology or the zero technology, and also Sage. We offer that both locally and also you can do that virtually. In terms of workplace proficiency course that we offer, again, that's where most students will lack, and when they come in, we teach them how they should behave within the workplace, what sort of programs what they should be doing in terms of Windows, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint presentation, and what they should be doing. But we also try and give them from our outsourcing business, we give them practical example of clients abroad in how you prepare management accounts, how you prepare financial statements, how you prepare sales tax, VAT submission, you call it GST in Sierra Leone. And all of that will be taught to them within the course of a short period, and they can use that as work experience for if they want to sort of apply for other opportunities.
But then you also remind them that there is the possibility of retrieval of certificates, should they misbehave in their workplaces.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a standard practice within our organization that, since we've been here, we've had rumors that some colleges would just hand out certificate because you've paid or maybe you've gone through the process. We don't do that. All our exams are certified. So we have both the local examination if you can't afford to pay the international fees like the ICB fees or the ACCA fees, because they're quite costly. But we make sure that everything is monitored, you go through the process, and if you do not meet our standards, we don't issue a certificate.
So what I'm saying, now the person has applied, the person has been admitted,
sure,
the person has gone through the process, and the person has been certified.
Correct.
This person now is in a work environment,
sure,
a workplace environment. And for example, he's coming from the highwoods, and the maximum standards are expected of him or
correct,
her.
Absolutely.
And probably the person, goes on and does something, unethical.
Sure.
And for example, the Institute of Chartered Accountants in this country, they have
standards,
they have a disciplinary action they will take against you should you misbehave.
Yeah.
One is by retrieving
your certification.
Your certificates from you.
Yeah.
Is that also what you remind your students of always?
Absolutely. I mean, that's important. When you become a member of the ICB or you become the member of the ACCA, that is standard practice. An ethical, you have to make sure you practice in good faith, and at any time that you are aware or you've been reported then disciplinary process will be embarked upon you, which means that you run the risk of removal or retrieval of your membership, because you become a member once you qualify with the ACCA or ICD.
So tell us about the conduct of exams or assessments online.
Okay, so we do some of our short courses. We do some of the units, like you go through a 3-month course with us. You do your mock test, and then you go and do an online examination. The online examination is a request from the board, the ICB or the ACCA. They will give us access. We set a date, you come in, we monitor you. Once you pass, you automatically get your whether you pass or not, you get your certification, and you continue to build on that until you finish the course. Once you finish the entire course, then you can apply in you becoming a member of the ICB or the ACCA.
Continue to stay with us in the studio. He is Chief Executive Officer of Highwoods Institute, Bari. Going for a short break. When we come back, we start with light-hearted issues.
As a mother of the house, whenever I want to prepare palm soup, there's no need pounding palm fruit. All I need is Nkulenu's Ghana's original palm soup base. My soup is done, and its preparation, it is not difficult at all. Nkulenu palm soup base, it's easily done with no difficulties. Just take few ladles and your soup is done. And its flavor, it's amazing. This is Nkulenu's Ghana's original palm soup base. And this is Nkulenu's Ghana's original spiced palm soup base. Iron fruit and turkey berries are naturally added.
Also available brown gold natural cocoa powder, sunny gold brown sugar, neat fufu flour, shito, pisa, and moringa. All available at Nyami Ado Enterprise, 1 Lower Waterloo Street, Freetown.
Nkulenu palm soup base.
Ghanaian original taste.
Myself that no matter where I go, I will love my country, support my country. Speedy the rapper.
Let's celebrate, forget all worries, let's jubilate. Divided we fall, united we stand. Now once alone, now we all young.
Let's celebrate, forget all worries, let's jubilate. Divided we fall, united we stand. Now once alone, now we all young.
I pledge all my love and my loyalty to my sweet home, Salome. The land that will love me and you for join hands together makes us stronger. Home sweet home, remember no place like home. You for no say, no matter where you go, not forget you roots and not forget we all now one. I know you know.
Well, we're back. Well, you've just seen, that is just a teaser to whet your appetite. It is the Diamond Dancers Academy, where we shall be having, some of them in the studios a few minutes from now to come talk to us about how the academy is going. Well, the program you're still watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone. We still have here in the studios Mr. Mo Bari, the Chief Executive Officer of the Highwoods Institute. Now, let us know, because the thing is that since you are new, people need to know more about you, about where you are. Yes, you've started by explaining what you do. But the thing is, I know, have you started enrolling?
Yes.
Admitting people, I mean.
Yes, I mean, we have. We've just embarked on a big campaign where we've enrolled for the semester effective in September. We have students that are currently active. We're based in 92 Paremba Road. And we also have our website, which is highwoodsinstitute.org, and you can find us there and you can get in contact with us if we need any support. If you need to enroll, there's still spaces for you to enroll. We can try and help you and make sure you come on board.
Now, what makes yours, in terms of, because right now, when you talk about this very high standard institutes coming from the United Kingdom, what comes to mind is, they must be very expensive. And all of us know the economic situation in the country.
Yeah.
So the issue of affordability. I know education is expensive everywhere in the world.
Correct.
But in terms of your charges, comparatively, how does your only look like? Your own.
So what we tend to do, we give the ability for students to choose what path they would like to take. So the first part is the ability for you to take the course and make sure you get a certificate of accomplishment from us. And you also have the ability to take the exams, and you can pay extra to pay the exam. We also break the fees. So for instance, an average cost for us for a year with the ICB program is around 9,000 euros for the year, and we can give you a payment plan that you can work towards. The ACCA program for the year is around 16,000 euros, and you can break that up. But that does not include your registration with the ACCA or your examination. So you can either participate with us, and you can go on, or we can get you registered and take the international exams.
All right, thank you so much. He is Mubari, the Chief Executive Officer of the Highways Institute, and for the program you're still watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone. It is reaching to you live from a broadcasting house, New England Vale in Freetown. So now we have in the studio, Roberts Academy is celebrating 120 years in existence. Well, this is a school that was founded in 1904 by UMC missionaries in the country. Well, the name of the Academy was named after Albert, a UMC missionary ground in the Bumbe River in the Wanwa district, where the school is now 120 years, and several activities are now in place or lined up for the 120th anniversary of this school. Well, in the studios to talk more about how the activities are carried on or are going on what are the things that we should expect as alumni or even non-alumni of our academy. I have here in the studios the man who is in charge of the African Sunday business as part of the activities, and this Randolph, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Sheikh Sumaida. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Randolph, yes. Rudolph, I mean, you have your yes. Now, tell us, let us know. We have a few more days to the D-Day itself, which is the Founders Day or the Foundation Day, which is October 4. Tell us some of the things that we'll be seeing for the next couple of days or weeks.
Yeah, as you just mentioned, Sheku, we have a number of programs lined up for this anniversary celebrations. The football gala competition among class groups is on the way already, and we're looking forward to the grand final. And then the other program that we'll be having is the sponsored walk. The sponsored walk will be observed the 21st of this month, September, and we're going to have it right across the city. We're going to have the batch coming from Upbourne to St. John, and the batch coming from Aberdeen Road to St. John. We converge all the two batches, converge at St. John, then we proceed to the Slbc Academy. That will be on the 21st. And the dress code is the school colors. Like you see me putting on the Albert Academy 120 t-shirts. You're going to have, we are encouraging all alumni members to put on the school colors. If at all you don't have the school colors, then we are encouraging you to just put on just white. Then after that, we're going to have the Africana service. The Africana service is going also with a jamboree. The Africana service is on the 29th at the King Memorial. It should be an afternoon program at 2 p.m. and we're going to have, there is already an usher for that. The service will be brief. It will be a very short service, but it will not end at the church. We proceeding right to the school compound, and if you like, we will say it's going to be a Ashobi match, and then when we reach the school compound, we're going to have dance. You say Ashobi dance. and then it will be followed by bonfire. This is to bring all academicians, friends of Albert Academy, families of Albert Academy, the community, you know, if possible, we want the whole Sierra Leone to be there, you know, but everyone will be in their
I'm not too sure if the campus, if the Legacy campus,
it will not be possible, but wish it will be possible.
But you know, the thing is that what is so unique about this anniversary, you know, and plans, you know, have been on the way since the start of this year. So it has been a whole year of planning, and now we are a few days into, you know, the actual week. Although the other day the chairman for the committee was saying that the month of September is World Academy Day. So let us know what are we going to be saying? Like you said, you've mentioned few activities like the gala, the sponsored walk, or I mean the health walk, as it is called.
Yes.
And we know that the 4th is going to be Foundation Day on campus, and the following Sunday is going to be
the March Pass,
Thanksgiving and March Pass, which has always been unique anyway.
Yes.
So now, let us talk about the alumni. You know, what has been the support, or are you so far okay or satisfied with, you know, the support that is coming from the alumni?
Yeah, Sheku, we are satisfied to great extent. We are satisfied. We will not be entirely satisfied. Why I'm saying we are satisfied? Because the number of things that the Albert Academy has achieved over the years, the number of supports we'll be having from alumni members, and particularly so these few years. Now there is this awareness of class group participation. Say for example, we have class of 2000, 2001, 5, 6, you know, we have the courts of the Albert Academy. 1980, I believe you belong to that court, 1980 to 1990 court. And these people have been making huge sum in cash, in kind, in moral support to the school, you know, and we've achieved the pavements project. You know, Albert Academy, we used to have that dusty environment. It will no longer be the same.
At 120 years, that's quite a huge period. What are some of the concrete things can the alumni highlight minus concreting of pavement? Okay,
if you go to the Albert Academy, there is this environment, the awareness of the environment. You know, there is a lot of talk of environmental issues these days. Go to the Albert Academy. When you enter the Albert Academy, you know we do place value.
It's a baby step for a school that has existed for over a century.
It's not a baby step because it's a global issue. And when once it's a global issue, then you know it's not a baby step.
So now, let us talk about you know, this anniversary itself. Like for example, like you mentioned groups, like for example, you know, class of 2000, 2001, 2003, 4, 7. But among those classes, we have those that are very active, and we have those that are not that active, you know. Like for example, if you talk about class of 2001, like you alluded to, is a very active group.
Yes.
But the thing is, you know, are you saying they are generating their own resources for their own activities separately, you know, not part of the general, I mean, the committee that is responsible for the, you know, for the planning of this particular anniversary? So what do you expect? Do you expect those classes to come, you know, pool resources together to be handled by this committee, you know, that is spearheading these celebrations?
You're talking as if you have full knowledge. I'm not surprised because you're yourself an academician. That is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what has been happening even over the years. They do pool their resources individually as class groups, give support to the National Alumni Association. Even in the diaspora, Washington, UK, you know, all of these chapters and class groups do contribute, make meaningful contributions to the national chapter.
Okay, continue to stay with us. We'll sing from the Albert Academy alumni. Well, to the Diamond Dancers Academy, a group of youth united by art of dancing formed a year ago, this group of energetic youth do the art so well that they can win any dance battle with well choreographed moves to entertain. Well, in the studios to tell us more about their activities and upcoming events and dance to entertain us this Friday are Makisa and Kisa. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
So, do you want to start with performance? Okay, tell us about your upcoming event.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for having us. We're Diamond Dancers Academy, and we are the only academy in Freetown to be prescribed, and we are the only academy that is under payment for the past 1 year. We have our CEO, which is Mr. Congolese Sanko. Is presently staying in United Kingdom, and he has been paying us for the past 1 year. We started our academy since July 23, and now we are 1 year some months now. And this is an academy that is full of with youth, talented people, drop out because people think that dancing is not something that's not relevant. It's something that is not useful in the society. So Mr. Congolese try his best to gather us as a youth to try to support us in this our dancing career.
So your group can win any dance battle?
Yes, we can, sure.
So can you give us some accolades you've won?
So basically, we did not participate in competition basically because we are an academy, we're not a dancing team. But trust me, we can win any battle. We are ready for any battle. We have a competition that is coming up on November 8th, and there is a star prize of 10 million euros for any dancing team that can win that money.
You specialize in choreographed moves to entertain. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, we have our choreographer. We can dance hip hop, afro, culture, contemporary, whatever dance we can choreograph that.
So, how many young people are you talking about in this academy?
More than 20.
And the session is free?
Yeah, it's free.
So, what are your areas do you concentrate on?
Like I said, afro, hip hop. Because afro it's worldwide right now, and we are focusing on afro beats, hip hop beats, and even culture.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Makisa. Now, also in the studio is some Afro timber.
Kisa.
Keys, right? Now, Keys. Tell us, the lady was just talking about what you've been doing and how one Mr. Congo has been supportive, of what you do. He has been, paying you, which means you are on salary, right?
Yes.
So now tell us, as a man in the group, because I saw you dancing, the Diamond Dancers, I saw you dancing, I know you can dance very well. But then in the first place, what motivated you into dancing? Because in life, people grow up when they're young, that is where they develop they develop interest in what they want to be in the future. So what is the motivation behind you becoming a dancer?
Okay, first of all, the thing that motivates me to become a dancer, meaning a professional dancer, I can say my friends. I was playing football recently. At the time, I was young. Then I later find out that my friends, I mean the one that we are playing football at that time, left football for dancing. Then I asked one of them, why do you left the football that you're so passionate over just for dancing? Then he told me that he thought that the dancing is more preferable in the society than the football. Why? Because he wants to prove to Sierra Leoneans, and in fact, to Sierra Leoneans, that dancing is one of the best in terms of entertainment business in Sierra Leone. And that was what gave me an inspiration, motivation to also quit football and jump into dancing. Yeah.
So you're once a footballer?
Yes, I was.
So now you prefer dancing to football?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you enjoy doing it?
Yeah, I love doing it. I'm not just enjoying, but like I love doing it because like it makes me happy. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like I'm at that top. Like I'm at that top whenever I do dancing. It gives me joy. I think I put smile on all my fans' face, my family, more especially my mother. Like
she's very supportive.
She's very supportive.
Unlike other parents that frown.
That frown over me. But my mother, my father, they are there. Sure.
So do you to which height do you want your dancing career to take you to?
Actually, I want my dancing career to take me, not even me, I mean the whole Diamond Dancers Academy to that international level. Yeah, because that's what we are doing. We are about to doing here right now. Like we want this dance academy to be in that international level.
Okay, continue to stay with us in the studio. We still have the studio Rudolph Wilson. So, what is going to be high points of this year's anniversary? Is there going to be a period for reunion with past students?
Yes, exactly so, Princess. Let me remind viewers or listeners of the theme for this anniversary. The theme for this anniversary is honoring our legacy, innovating our future. If you want to translate or interpret it, the lingua franca, the Creole language, you will say, let we value, we past, and bring change, a new idea for we tomorrow. So, your question again.
Around reunion, high points of this year's anniversary.
We do have an activity for that, and that is the Jamboree. The Jamboree will be held on the date of the anniversary itself in the evening, 4th October. It's an evening program, but we'll be having that program at the Sierra Stephen Lodge, Kenema Road. And it will go strictly for all age group. We have the older people, older alumni members, we have current students, and we have even the young ones that have just left the school. And the dress code is strictly 60s. There will be an award night as well, for the best.
And round up quickly before because the Diamond Dancers shall be joining us and shortly to come exhibit talent. Now tell us, on March past day, the procession itself on a Sunday, and following the 4th. Tell us, what qualifies somebody to be on the line or in the line quickly in very few seconds, because people are hearing about some kind of code of dressing that are yet to be carefully explained. Yeah. Just tell us a few seconds, please.
Thank you very much. As of yesterday, the anniversary committee and the executive of the Albert Academy met with the board of the UMC. They have already agreed, a decision has been reached to have the burgundy. It's a color like maroon blazer. It's not the official, it's unofficial, because we do have the black and white, which will also be used particularly for present pupils. But we are also encouraging all alumni members to put on the burgundy. That is that blazer, maroon blazer. We are going to put it on, and it has been agreed. There is no more any conflict around that dress code.
So we felt the blazer.
There will be also a rosette. Automatic there will be also a rosette.
Okay.
Yes, there will be also a rosette
for all alumni.
Yes, and if this is the specified dress code.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Rudolph. Now let us invite the Diamond Dancers to come dance for us. Today is Friday, so you have to whet our appetite. So we now bring in the Diamond Dancers to come dance for us. Well, they are from the Diamond Dancers Academy now.
Yeah.
Let us just have you guys.
I promise myself. That no matter where I go, I will love my country. Support my country. Speed it up.
Let's celebrate. Forget to know that you relate. Divided we fall, united we stand. Dell battery. Let's celebrate. Forget to know that you relate. Divided we fall, united we stand. Now, pleasure, my loving, my loyalty to my sweet home, Salome. The land that will love me when you fold your hands together makes us stronger. Home sweet home, remember no place like home. The farm, the sun. Now back to me. Not forget to roots and not forget we all know one. You know, waiting I know. Make we dance so. Raise up your green mountain green. If you ready, let's go. Make we dance so.
Alright, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Damo Dancers. Well, the Damo Dancers, they've just given us, something for us for our weekend.
Group.
It has been, it was so fantastic. The Damo Dancers Academy. Thank you guys, for making us probably going home with a kind of a weekend package. Thank you so much. Well, you've just seen the Damo Dancers. They just exhibited talents here, which shows that they are really an academy, and they've made us happy this morning. Well, that is how we say goodbye. It has been good morning, Sierra Leone. Came to you live from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. Many thanks to all of those who took part in this program, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs International Cooperation on Sierra Leone's participation or active role in ensuring that Africa gets 2 permanent seats in the United Nations Security Council. Yes. And also Rudolph Racing from the Alert Academy Alumni Association, as the school celebrates 120 years of existence, and also the Damo Dancers, and also Mubagi from the High Woods Institute. Well, many thanks to all of you, many thanks especially to the producer, Daphne Zainab Kamara. I am Sheku Smaila wishing you a happy weekend.
I am Princess Gibson. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.